Hey guys, name's Arguile, and I'm going to be hosting my first game here. I am spawning as the yellow Zerg in the 7 o'clock position, and my friend here, Galeswift, is spawning as the blue protoss, spawning in the, was that 2 o'clock position, 3 o'clock position? Yeah, around there. So first, this map is awesome for the Zerg because of the spawn points. You can easily send your overlord over to the opposite direction to see if anybody's there. Found out he's not there, so I'm assuming he's either in the 12 o'clock or the 3 o'clock. So, and I don't normally scout early, which is, I know it's pretty bad. I just assume that what builds are going to be going. That's why I normally lose to cheese attacks like rushes and such like that. So this game, he is going standard protoss build. He's going to get his cybernetics and then another gateway. And his scouting probe's going around. Finally finds my base. Ready to get my spawning pool out at 15 gas, 14 pool. Gets me up there, runs out. After he finds out where I am, he decides to build a proxy pylon to start warping in units. And I don't catch this pylon for a while until actually not that long. My Zerglings come along here, scanning around. I think I did catch that. I did catch that after realizing that. Come back here, see what's going on. Let me just take it down with my Zerglings. And I didn't see his probe, and for the longest time, he told me after the game that he had another pylon right here. Oh, yeah, he's gonna put it down right now. Just really scout out an entire area rather than just the entrance. But oh, that's, you know, ignore that. So Zerglings here, seeing his ramp is covered, so I decided to back off and wait. Right now, I did check up to a lair. My plan here is to go Roach Hydra. I'm a fan of Roach Hydra. It's definitely a lot of fun, especially since Hydras totally destroy gateway units. And I do fast expanse as I see him. I try to be sneaky, you know. I spawned a whole lot of Zerglings here, taking out his initial army, giving a little scare, and he did wall it off, so I decided not to go any further. I don't know what he was doing, shooting himself there, but yeah, so have a hidden expansion here. Yeah, he's not scanned it out. Fortunately for him, he's got a bad habit as well as I do on pretty much scouting as well. Zerglings here gonna pick off these stalkers, since stalkers are no match for Zerglings when you put a good surround. Well, actually, at this point, I thought I could take out a lot of the stalkers, but I ended up only taking one, sadly enough. Here, get my evolution chamber up. And I prepare myself I get myself another queen just in case of any faster void rays. I really hate void rays with a passion. And now he's starting warping in units here. Getting a little worried here because I only have roaches and lings, so that's pretty much, roaches and lings is good enough against stalkers and zealots. And see here, oh sorry, the units tab. Got 6 zealots, 2 stalkers, and 2 sentries versus my 6 slings and 5 roaches. Commits here, trying to take out my little army, but I decided to pull back since he is actually winning. Roaches are definitely awesome against zealots. He does pick up my overlord there, which I really hate it. As a Zerg, I know other Zerg players really hate it when their overlords go down, but who doesn't hate that? It does go for my roach warrant, and I decided to pull drones off the line just to help out my roaches and get them out of my base, because I really don't want that going down. The second queen does die. Trying to get him out of here, and he does not know that my second expansion is still over here, and I haven't been paying too much attention. That shows my master skills at this level for now. Hopefully we get better at that later. Right now, just focusing on getting more roaches and lings, as well as get my gas up. I'm surprised I have not teched up the Hydra yet. It's so bad. And while he's getting his natural expansion, he does have a robotics bay, a robotics facility. So he is going to get lots later on in the game, and he does force field the back of my roaches, thinking I would escape right away, but I just decided to tank some of his forces right away and do spawn some more roaches. Definitely a lot bigger army than his. Focus down his stalkers. He is able to take out my roach warren, and I do some cleanup here. Not as good wall off, since my units were still able to get through. Zealots warping in, still not good enough against roaches. I decided to micro a little bit and pull some units back there low health. But yeah, these sentries don't match for these roaches. And I do see that he did rebuild this pylon, and I thought he was just warping us from this pylon, totally not realizing there's still another pylon over there. Take out these stalkers here, and while all of that is going on, still not doing anything different in these areas here. He is still warping more sentries, totally committing to this. Well, I'm still getting my second expansion up and running, starting to get the gases going, since I got a huge stockpile of gas. Just finally finished my Hydralis den. Wait for the production tab. And right now, I could actually take out that forest with all my Zerlings and Roaches, but that's what I get for not scouting. I am focusing more on I'm trying to macro up my Hydralis before I do actually push off, because Hydralis is good insurance against gateway units. I did trap off a couple of my Zerglings, and actually works a little bit in my favor, because I didn't want him coming up on my ramp anyways. I wasn't sure how big his army was, so give me some time to just get my army together. I did warp into more Zealots, and this is about time for me to push out my Hydralis. We got one armor upgrade. He's got no upgrades in his units. Hydralis can make quick work of his gateway units. Still warping in more Zealots. As long as the stalkers are focusing on my roaches, well, I'm happy about that. I'll micro my Hydras a little bit. He's able to get that one, but able to take out his units. He decides to leave this area here. I decided to get back because I'm afraid that he was just going to warp in even more units. Warping is pretty lame, I hate it, but it's protoss. Well, protoss ain't as bad as Terran. I hate Terran with a passion. But